guys, what's up? This is GundamLegacyExtreme, and I'm here today to do a review on the real grade Char Zaku II from the original Mobile Suit Gundam series. Yeah, it took me a while to get this kit. I was finally able to get it after doing a small trade with someone, plus still shelling out some of the cash. But I had this kit done for a little while. I just haven't really been in the mood to review it, seeing as it's a good kit, still a bit on the finicky and fragile side. Not as bad though as the original real grade, which I no longer have to compare it to because it is kind of dead. Let's just say it had another falling accident, and it's now lying somewhere where in pieces. Yeah, as you can see right now, I am struggling just to keep this guy standing. This is the problem that most real grades have. They have too much articulation in the feet. And this guy having rounded feet in certain areas is really bad. Anyway, let's get on to the posability. Starting off with the head can look up about that far, down about that far, turn side to side. It cannot rotate 360 because it has a gear system in its head. Why does it have a gear system in its head? Well, if you look closely at the red colored mono eye, I did that with a red Sharpie marker. When you turn the head, the mono eye moves with it. I really like that. This is my first time. This is my first Zaku, mind you. Yes, all this time I've never had a Zaku. Arms will rotate 360. The reason why I haven't had a Zaku is because I was looking to try and get Johnny Riddance. Anyway, arms will rotate 360. This arm will go out about that far, but if you pull the shield out, you can get it to go up about that far, but yeah, as you can see, it fights to go back down. You have a bicep swivel. The elbow bends at 2 joints. The wrist rotates, wiggles, will bend. It will not bend out, even though, yes, you have the gap to do it. It fights you to bend out, and that happens then. Oh, how I hate these ball joints. Really, Bandai? Can't you just give us the old 3-1 and the thumb that you gave us with the old Master Grades? I mean, we all hated it on the old Master Grades, but they would probably work better on the real grades. But anyway, as I was saying, it will not bend outwards, but it will bend inwards. And then, of course, the fingers will bend, and you have a knuckle joint on each one. As I stated in an earlier video with the real grade RX-78, watch out with these ball joints. My RX-78s broke right about here, all on its own, just from moving after a while. And the finger will no longer stay in. This arm, on the other hand, normally it would only be able to go about that far, but again, because you can pull out the shoulder, you can do that. The arms will also go out like that, as you can see. The waist will rotate only about that much, which, to be fair, is all you really need, so you can have Char get into a charging pose to go charge and ram you. Legs, this is where things get a little more finicky. Skirt armor can only go out about that much. Not the limitation of the real grades fault, it's the design of the Zaku. The front skirts can go out about that far. This will happen a lot. The back skirt can go out about that far. Legs can go forwards about that far. And that leg is already trying to come up back about that far. Out about that far before you pop the skirt off. So yeah, knee can bend. Again, as I said, that will happen a lot. Knee can bend at 2 joints, and as you saw, armor panel sliding. And this whole thing right here is a spring. That is a spring. That is ingenious. But yeah, armor panel sliding, spring allows for full bend, and the knee even moves a bit. Once you get it back on, and the head fell off. Yeah, parts love to fall off on this thing. You can also rotate the thigh about that much. The foot can go forwards and backwards, side to side, rotate a little bit, and the feet can bend about that much forward and that much down. There we go, much better. So yeah, that's about it for the posability. It's pretty damn good, but again, there are some issues, as you've seen. These legs love to fall off all the time. I can never get them to stay on. You're in the middle of posing something and all of a sudden, boom, the leg falls off. So you gotta watch out for that. It's the second real grade. I'm not gonna fault it all that much, though I am still going to fault it. Accessories. To start off with, you get a heat hawk. And you get this clip so you can attach the heat hawk onto it. You can either attach it right there, on either side of the skirt, or on the butt. So we'll put the peg right there. The heat hawk will go into the hand. You have a peg and a hole. You just fit the peg into the hole. So it goes in a lot easier than some of the RX-78 accessories, I will say that. Though it pops out just as easily. Yeah, this is the first time I'm trying to put the heat hawk in, mind you. Oh yeah, the heat hawk is molded all in this color. The blade is a separate piece. I colored it yellow with my yellow Gundam marker, as you could probably tell because it looks crappy. Crappy Gundam marker job. I don't care. Yeah, that happened because it didn't come out all that great because I was watching something, so my attention was drawn away. Yeah, note to self: never watch Slayer's Revolution or any Slayer stuff at that when building Gunpla. But yeah, you can get the heat hawk into the hand, get him into a nice pose, and now he's ready to charge you to hit you with the heat hawk. Putting the heat hawk aside. Getting his legs straightened back out. The next accessory you get, once I can get him to stand, is the Zaku machine gun with an ammo pack that can be removed. Place the ammo pack in there. Once again, just like with the RX-78, it has a flip-out peg to peg into the hand, like so. Once I actually rotate it to face me. And just like with the heat hawk, I find this peg goes into the hand a lot easier than the RX-78's accessories did. And it also has a moving handle and a moving scope. And again, I colored that scope red with my red Gundam marker, and it was, not my red Gundam marker, my red Sharpie marker, and it was probably not supposed to be colored red, but I don't care. And now he's ready to shoot you with his machine gun. It is not a beam rifle, it is a machine gun. And you can take the ammo pack off and peg it on there. And if I can separate it, which I can't, you actually have molded in on top, on this, a full set of bullets. Unfortunately, there's no way I'm getting that off to show you. But yeah, you have a full thing of bullets. You can peg that onto the side, and yeah, saw that coming. Even though there is no way to latch it on, you have this clip right here, which is for the bazooka, which you'll see in a moment. What I do is I lower the scope a bit, and then I just do that. Yeah, it's not a perfect fit, but hey, beggars can't be choosers. It goes on there, it stays. I'm happy. It's a good way to store it when you don't want to use it, so it's not just lying around. Once I get his feet flat again, I can go into the last accessory, and that gets thrown to the side so that it's not flopping around. The Zaku Bazooka. Moving scope, peg to go into the hand, moving secondary handle, and once again, fits into the hand. The peg fits into the hand much better than the RX-78s did. So yeah, that's pretty much in the nutshell. Oh yeah, the Hyper Bazooka can be mounted onto the back. God damn it, I hate these legs. Can be mounted onto the back skirt via that mounting point via that mounting unit that I showed you. But I'm not going to mount it because I don't want to take it out of the hand, because it's going right back onto the display shelf. But yeah, that's pretty much in a nutshell. That is the Zaku II Real Grade Chars version. The mass-produced version should be coming out around the end of this month, or it is already out, I'm not sure. And nor do I really care, because I will not be getting it. I'm not a big Zaku fan. I mean, I like their designs and all. I'm more of a Zaku Warrior fan, i.e. the Gundam Seed Zakus. And I know I'm going to have people lining up outside my house with pitchforks now for saying that. But, yeah, I'm just not a big fan of the Zaku design. They're nice and all, and I give them their props, because if it weren't for them, we wouldn't have some of the grunt mechas we have nowadays. But, the reason I got this one was because it's Chars, and Chars is one of my favorite characters. So that's about it. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day, and I will see you all in my next review, which should be Figma Kirino Kosuka. But oh yeah, one last thing. As I said before, watch out for the legs, and yeah, if you're gonna get a real grade, get the real grade Char Zaku II. I still don't have the real grade Ale Strike, so I can't say anything else. Peace out, my friends.